I'm great. And what about you, ma'am?
Yes, I am also doing good. Okay, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. I can listen you. Do tell me something about yourself.
Yeah, sure. As you know, my name is Surbhi. I belong from Bihar. Basically, I'm from Jahanabad, but I'm right now I'm living in capital of Bihar, it's Patna. And also in my education, I'm doing graduation. I'm in my just recently I completed my graduation. Now I'm going to take admission in MA. And that's a small introduction about me. And what about you?
Yes, if I talk about myself, my name is Gyanen and I am from UP and I have done my study. And these days I just work at my farm. I help my parents in the farm, just like that. And as well as I am like learning English. I have a small channel YouTube. So yeah, that's all about this.
Okay, where are you from?
I am from UP.
Okay, you're from UP.
So I was saying that I'm learning English these days because since I'm an educated person, so I thought I should learn English so that by this way I can tell some people that yes, I'm educated. Because wherever you go for interview, so most of the interviewer asks question in English, so we have to reply in English. So yeah, that's why I'm learning English, and English is really very need for everyone, not for interview and getting job, but also in it's like improve your personality. If you are educated person and you don't know about English, it's like you are uneducated person. That's why. So English is important for
Exactly.
everyone.
Exactly, you are right. And English is very important these days. And if you are well in communication skill, if you are well in this language, so yeah, people are actually thinking that you're a well educated person. And this is the mentality of like overall India, like especially if I talk about the UP and Bihar. So these state are actually think like this. So yeah. So like, are you done your schooling from the Hindi medium board or from English medium board?
Yes, here totally. I have completed my study from Hindi medium. Here there is no environment. And back in a day when I used to learn English, that time we didn't have books. Like I had a grammar book. By that book, I improved my English a little bit, like sentences and tenses. And after that, I resorted to I mobile. I sometime after some time I bought anyhow mobile, and on this mobile I have learned so many things through social media. You can say I have improved my English. Yes.
Okay. So, like as you said, like you're from the Hindi medium board. So, like how actually impact you to learn this language? Because I know that like it's kind of little bit difficult. I don't think the school actually matters a lot, but like yeah, it's a bit hard, little bit difficult. So, what's the your journey?
Uh, like earlier when earlier in my like in my schooling time I didn't learn English, but after like 11th class, when I saw the environment, I just like figure out that yes, English is really very need for us. Then I just used to learn English at my home, and I didn't hire any teacher, and I didn't go for any institute. So like, and I used to also
Okay.
I was fond of watching movies. So yeah, so that's why I thought I should learn English. But however, it's like for learning English we need to like go outside for improving our English. But I don't think so I did by myself. I'm not fluent, but yes, I'm improving day by day. Yes.
Yes, you are improving day by day. So, where this idea came in your mind that you should learn this language?
Yeah, actually, back in the day, as I told you that I was fond of like movies. So my brother used to watch so many movies. So most of they they used to watch like Hollywood movies. So I also got interested in Hollywood movies. So it's how still I watch so many Hollywood movies. So in order to understand them, it's really very difficult. So that's why I was very fond of watching movies. So I thought I should learn English. And there are so many reasons. That's why I'm learning English in order to find a job, because it's really very important. Because
Okay, but I can say your motivation is actually movie to learn this language, right?
and so many people, they whoever they talk in English, whenever you open your mobile and TV, you find so many people talking in English. So they kind of inspire us. They we just think that why they can speak, but I why can't we speak English? So we can also do this, we can also do hard work, we can become like them. So that's why, though I am a villager, so I also thought that okay, let me learn English. And I also want to know that how people talk in English. So yeah, so that's why I'm learning English. And more main motive is finding a job. Like here, earlier when I don't know about English, I was unaware of that English. So I failed so many interview. I was not selected over there. But now, like 2 months ago, I faced an interview in an Amazon company where I was selected. They asked me so many questions in English. I replied all the questions. So that time I got motivated that yes, if I hadn't learned English, so I wouldn't have been hired from here. So now they hired me just because of I know a little bit English. Yes.
Okay, and which one is your favorite movie,
Like
Hollywood movie?
yes, here there are so many Hollywood. My favorite Hollywood movie like uh, Predator. One is Predator, Spider-Man, and Residence. There are movies which I like a lot. Yes. And nowadays I also watch so many like Bollywood movies, whichever in English, so that I can learn something. But not too much. Like whenever I want to learn something from social media, so nowadays instead of watching like any educate finding a education, find anything interested in English, I start like singing. I start watching movies, singing song in Hindi. I don't know why it's happened sometimes. So it's really very difficult to learn anything from social media. Yeah, but we have to control ourselves that no, we should not listen song. We should like if we listen song, so we can spend our we. It's like we are spending our time. So yeah, time is very expensive for everyone. So anyhow, we should utilize our time watching, getting something from you social media. Yeah,
Yes, you're right. Time is very important.
and
Like, do you also have any?
I would like to say that tomorrow I watch your video with Yasoda ma'am. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, like that. Day before, yeah, day before yesterday. So I watched it. So I thought I should talk to you because I have talked so many times with Yasoda ma'am. So that's why I send you request. And I don't know how to, like reply on email. So I was confused. That's why I.
Okay. No, it's a very simple process. You just have to open the email ID, okay? And where you have to there is one option two or something that you have to mention my email ID, and then you can get a inbox where you can write that like you wanna connect with me and something like that, and then you can click on the send icon. There is a one icon in upper portion, that arrow kind of icon. It's a very simple process.
And I was doing like I went to my email ID and where I wrote your email ID, but I couldn't see your bill. I couldn't see your like DP, which I could see in your like email. So I thought no, this ID is not matching from this ID, so I should not send anything. So I when then I thought I should like go to your about channel. So I went there and I found your Instagram ID. Then I sent some messages. Otherwise I couldn't connected with you. I don't know why. I haven't, I haven't emailed someone. That's why.
Yeah, it's okay. Even though when I was started, so I was also not aware to how to do email. So it's okay. In the starting, we are just beginners, so we don't know everything.
Yes, yes,
Gradually, we'll get to learn.
we are learning everything day by day. Yes. So, ma'am, what do you do?
Exactly. I said I'm a student doing graduation, like I'm doing my study.
Okay, okay. It is your final. It is your final year of your graduation.
Yes, this is my final year.
Okay. And how long have you been working on your YouTube channel?
I think it's been a 7 or 8 months I'm in my YouTube approximately, but like from last 1 or 2 months I am not continuing with my YouTube, so that's why it seems like that, like views and all are getting. But when I was earlier, when I used to be a continue, so at that time views was going on, but like yeah.
Yeah, it's happened, with our channel. If you stop working on your channel, if you are not consistent with your channel, so it's happened. Like if I talk about my channel, so I have 418 subscriber. But if I talk about viewers, I uploaded one video yesterday and I got only four or five views. My God, it's like pathetic uh, situation for my channel. Yeah, so I'm not wondering for like viewers. I'm not found of any subscriber, but I by this way I want to like improve my English, and I also want to show those people, those beginners who just want to learn, not learn, they can inspire from us, definitely.
Exactly,
Like
exactly, you're right. And like mhm.
like Yasoda
People
ma'am,
who
yes, yes,
mhm.
like
No, you
Yasoda
can say first.
like Yasoda ma'am inspire us too much. She like she is in a village and she also can speak English. She tells us every day that if you are beginner, so you do this, you do that, you can do. You are the everyone can. She inspires, she motivates us too much. So I think most of the YouTuber most of the beginner who stop like learning English, they again started seeing her video. So I must say that she is really very doing hard work for us. So we can interact each other, we can learn each other. It's a good for us, because if someone start like humiliating and like saying that no, you can't do, it's not you live in village area, how can it's not possible for you. So here in real if I talk about like area, so they humiliate me because I know. But if I talk about online friends, online, like, so there are so many friends, they help us too much that from the bottom of heart they say that no, you should never ever give up, you just keep on doing work. Absolutely, one day everyone like reach to our like goal. Yeah, it's happened.
Exactly, you're right. And like you should never give up. And like you're speaking so well. And if I talk about the Yasoda ma'am, of course, she is like actually inspiring a lots of people. And like where she belongs from the village area. And like people are making excuses that I can't learn this language because my environment is now not like that. But like she actually proved that like no, everyone can speak. You just need to create environment for your own self.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So my question is to you that like do you use any kind of application to learn this language?
No, I haven't uploaded any application, but I have one application like translate English to Hindi. So whenever I suppose I read any book and I find some words which meaning I don't know, so I searched on that application, and they that application will provides us Hindi meaning. So I just use that, And otherwise, I don't have any application where I talk to and learn English. But I watch
So
so
where
many.
are you?
Hmm.
uh
But
So
I,
where are you doing practice?
yeah, sometime I have like Yasoda ma'am. She always calls every day. She calls me and I talk to her for 1.5 hours. And like one and two, one of my viewers, I talk to them like this. I practice and sometime I watch conversation videos. Sometime I learn. Sometime I work related my doubts on YouTube like this.
Okay. I would like to suggest one app to you that like you should install and where you can find different kind of people where to whom you can talk. But the thing is that like you can talk only half an hour in free. Okay, but it's a helpful and I think it's enough to like improve this language. So the application name is Ace Fluency app. You can install this and where you can communicate with the people. It will definitely help you.
As fluency apps.
Yes.
And is it paid application or it's a free?
It's a free application. You can talk with anyone half an hour. If
Half
you
an hour.
want to talk more, so at that, if you want to talk more 1 hour or 2 hours, then you need to pay. Otherwise, if you want to talk only half an hour, so it's a free application.
Okay. It means I can talk half an hour every day.
Yes, and even though you can find lots of group in Telegram also, you can search even my group where people are talking with each other. It's a diligent learner group. It's in a Telegram. So if you want, you can join that also.
Okay, great. Yes, yes, I will definitely try. And yeah, it's good for our, if we communicate to other with people, other person, so it's good for us. So yeah, I will definitely uh, like install this app. Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
So do you have any kind of more question?
No, like if I talk about like how can I increase our vocab? So can you tell me something about it?
See, if I talk about the vocabulary, so I really feel that if you will speak as simple as you can, so it's better, okay? But like in a speaking, I feel that you don't need to go with the advanced vocab. You just need to go with the simple vocab because sometimes what happens if you pursue too much the advanced vocab, so you feel stuck and like you feel fumble. Okay, but still, if you are preparing for any kind of government exam or any kind of things, and you want to in the future you want to sound advanced, so at that time, what you can do, at least try to remember 5 vocab on a daily basis, and while talking to people, try to use that vocab. For that, what happened that vocab is going to be in your mind for the long period of time. So that's the thing you can do. But I will suggest you that if you are a beginner and if you just started learning this language, so don't think too much about the vocab. First, focus on your fluency and first talk with the people. Gradually, you will learn vocabulary also.
Yeah, because sometimes when we speak like the same word every day, so we feel bored. We just think that what is my English? Other people speak very fluently. They use very good vocab. But see myself, we always use that same word every day. So that time I feel like it's a more unmotivated like for me. That's why I want to learn. I want to increase my vocab. But whenever I learn, but when I talk to someone, I don't remember that word. I don't come word in my mind.
Yeah, it just happens. So what you can do that just remember 5 vocab on a daily basis, okay? And just take any kind of topic, okay, and start speaking about that topic. And while speaking about that topic, just use that vocab, okay? Because immediately you're not going to remember that vocab, right? You need to take time. So this
Yeah,
is the thing you can do, and like yeah, in while talking, it's happened with me also that I'm not in my mind I am having lots of vocab, but while talking I'm not using that vocab. But sometimes what happen if I need, so that vocab also come immediately. I don't know how, just it just happens. So for remembering vocab for long period of time in your mind, so you have to use first. You can go with the topic and start speaking alone with the help of that vocab. Start making sentence examples, so that can help you.
Yes, yes. It's like just because of practice, how many time you use that word. Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like when I talk about any topic, so I get stuck because at that time I don't have anything to speak. I don't know why. If I talk about my story, so I can tell a story easily. But when someone give me topic, that time I just get stuck. That time I'm not able to speak. I don't know why it's happened. Just because of like vocab or knowledge like that.
Okay, like it used to happen with me also. When it come to the topic, I used to get stuck. So what actually I did, like suppose I give you the topic about the social media, okay? Like it can be any kind of topic, okay? So before speaking on that topic, just go in Google, okay, and just read a little bit about the topic, okay? Just read at least 5 or 10 minutes about that topic, okay? Just close the Google, then you start speaking about the topic. So what it will happen that whatever you read in your mind now, so you will speak in your own way. Don't copy that what actually written there. Okay, just read there and try to convey that message in your own way. So it will help you a lot because it actually helped me a lot.
Okay, okay. And what is more required to learn English, like reading, writing, and listening, which is important for us?
Okay. Mhm. See, everyone is having their own importance. If I talk about the listening, so of course, listening play a very vital role, and like writing also played a very vital role. So if I talk about like how actually I started speaking English, so I feel that like 90% in like listening played a role in my journey because I feel that in my school I used to write letter and all, and I was having the basic knowledge of grammar also, but still when it's time to the communicating with the people, so I was not having. The reason because I am not having the idea that how I can make the structure, how I can make the sentences. So while listening, I get a one thing that how I can make a structure, how I can communicate with the people, how I can make sentences, and how I can use vocabulary while talking with the people. So everything is important, but I mostly prefer to listen and speaking. Speaking is the very important part. Then you should go with the listening, and then you should go with the writing and like all those things. So it will everyone is like important, but like yeah, these are the things I actually did.
Yes, and like actually, I hate writing and reading, so I just listen. So I just think that okay, because I have seen so many videos on YouTube that they told me that no, if you don't write, if you don't read, so you can't learn English. So that those questions make me irritated. That's why I'm asking that. I of course I read, but sometimes. And if I talk about writing, so I don't write. I don't write. I just hate writing. So if
Yeah,
I don't
actually,
write, if I
mhm.
don't write, so can I it effect on my English? It can affect my English.
See, I said like everyone is having their own importance, but doesn't mean if you're not good at writing, you're not good at speaking. Even though I feel that I am also not good at writing, but still I can communicate with the people. And I know that most of the learners who like don't like writing and reading. So even though in a initial stage, I also don't like to read and write. So what I can do for myself that. Like suppose you like the movie romantic kind of movie, thriller kind of movie, okay, and maybe adventure kind of movie. So, like suppose I like the romantic kind of movie. Okay, so what I used to do that I go with the romantic kind of book, which in which I can get interest. So that's how actually I build my interest in reading. Okay, and when it's come to the writing. So I started writing journal, like whatever I'm doing in whole day, I try to write in my diary. And I know that in the starting, I'm doing lots of mistakes, still I'm doing lots of mistake in writing, but still I used to write at least one page on a daily basis, that what actually I did in a whole day. And even though I'm making my diary for tomorrow, that what I'm going to do tomorrow also. So that's how actually I balance. So if you are the person who don't like reading, so just think that which kind of movie you like. If you like thriller, go with thriller kind of like books. If you like horror kind of movies, so go with the horror kind of books. So it will help you. And if you read any kind of stories, so try to, like, write in your own way.
Yes, I love horror movie a lot. Yes, and thank you so much
Yeah.
giving
So go.
important thing. Yes,
Mhm.
and yes, I will. I just hate writing. I never write anything. I just speak and listen. And when I try to read, so I feel bored. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
suggestion, it's really very important. Yes.
Hmm. So if you like horror kind of movies, so what you can do, just go with the horror kind of books, and whatever you watched in movie, try to write that horror in your diary, so it will help you.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. So yeah,
And it was nice conversation with you.
yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, ma'am, giving me your time. Okay, bye.
Most welcome, and it's my pleasure. Bye bye.